yes I am. I did my work this week, and baby, I just got paid. Gonna go buy me a fresh pair of gators. Wait a minute, hold on. You talking about buying gators? Hold on. Well, hey y'all, this is Sister Such and Such. Welcome. This is Sistah Talk with Sister Such and Such. Welcome to all my new listeners and shout out to them on ones, day ones. Yeah. I hope y'all having a good Friday night. I hope y'all kick back, relaxing after a whole hard ass week of work and shit. But welcome, come on in. We got some shit to talk about tonight. Now some of y'all might not like this, and some of y'all might like it. But either way it go, it's knowledge and information. So we're gonna get ready to dive on in now real quick now. Cause we got a lot of ground to cover tonight, y'all. I've been out for a little while, but I's back now, I's back. Yeah. But our topic for tonight is today's problems. And if y'all look at the news, hell, y'all know I ain't got to tell y'all shit. We got problems. America's got problems. Because we going through some shit here. We got some things going on that shouldn't be. But we're going to dive on into that. We going from Trump admitting to be a racist to a Florida judge who choked out somebody. A racist act going on about a kid in the bus. Yeah, and we're going to cover some ground tonight. So if y'all got some opinions on this, well, y'all know y'all can call up here on one radio station at 337-513-4478. If you got Skype, the name is live, Tony on one to chat. You can email me up here, sistersuchandsuch@yahoo.com. Or you can even email Tony on one @gmail.com. And don't forget to like, share, and follow. And damn it, I say share, y'all. Share, don't be greedy. Share the information. It's a wealth of knowledge. Go on to the social media sites. Follow, like, and share, and follow on Tumblr, Facebook, Video. And I'm the old lady with a Snapchat. I'm on WordPress, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LiveMe. If you looked up and found me or heard me that night or any other night on some of the other outlets that we distribute to, on one radio is found. If you want to look for the home, it's found at www.spreaker.com/user/Tony on dash and the number one. Yeah, so we're going to get ready to get on in this real quick. But let's have some church before we do this.
Good evening, and welcome to Eastside Baptist Church. My name is James Higgins the 14th, and I'm coming to you live today to tell you that the Lord has been watching you motherfuckers not putting nothing in the contribution box.
Oh, Lord.
He's pointing at the person who didn't put nothing in the contribution box today. It's the reason why our toilet in the church is not working. Because no one has been putting nothing in the box. You got to pay to help the Lord nowadays. And he gave me the word to give it to you. You motherfuckers better start putting something in the contribution box. So me and Sister Jenkins can continue to ride these on that bitch.
Oh, no. What is some deep? But anywho, y'all. I hope you ain't talking about no dangus, but anywho, yes, we are back on with Sister Such and Such. And like I say, we got a topic going on here for y'all. Now, today's problems. Now, let's get the thing rolling now. Okay, if y'all watch the news, y'all know that Trump admitted to being a racist. Now, y'all know I was never fond of him, and hell, I didn't even vote for him. I wouldn't vote for his ass. If I had a gun to my head, I still wouldn't vote for him. I don't support him and his bull. Anybody with some right mind probably would. But you know what? It is what it is. He was voted in as president. And we all know that his ass was racist. We know that from the jump by how he carried himself. It shows. It does. The behavior, the language, the attitude, it all shows. And everything you do will show it. It'll show it. That's something you can't hide. If you don't like somebody, you can't hide that shit. It's gonna pour out your damn skin. If you're the kind that don't make no faces, hell, your eyes gonna show it. If your eyes don't show it, the rest of your body gonna show it, because you're gonna be trying to get the hell somewhere away from their ass. Because you ain't gonna want to deal with them. But anywho, now we have out here, now I've been online, y'all know I stay online. I do, because I want to know what the hell is going on. Now we got this Republican senator who admits Trump's tweets were racist, but refuses to drop support for him. Why might that be? Might that be because he's racist too? And that's not helping anybody. Being racist is not helping anybody. And then when it was called on it, he tried to change the subject by blaming Obama. And then accidentally admitting that he's racist. How the hell are you gonna accidentally admit that you're racist? Oops. I'm like, cuz, oops, I didn't mean to say that. What the hell? An oops is you drop a plate. An oops is you tripped over something and fell and broke something. That's an oops. That's an accident. His mouth, that ain't no damn accident. He been saying this pretty much since he been in office, if anybody's really been listening. But see, it runs farther than that. It's how apparently he was raised in the area he was raised in, and that's a family thing. Racism is a family thing, because we know everything starts at home. It starts at home before it manifests itself in you, and it comes out wherever you go. hmm It does. That's like a hoochie mama. She learned it at home. And so when she get outside home, she just all out there with it. So racism is taught. It's taught and learned. hmm But see, him being the president, that's not a good look. That's not a good thing because, well, let's be honest about it. He can't, he can't do his job well being that way. You know what I'm saying? He can't do his job being that way. That ain't gonna work. Being a racist president, no, that's not gonna work. That's a conflict of interest. It is. Because he's supposed to be representing America. America, as we know, is diverse. It has many cultures involved into this thing. We're supposed to be all letting this thing together. Not separated and violent and ugly and just all out nasty with each other. No, and see, he's giving everybody who is racist a comfort level to show it. See, back in the day, it was half-ass hid. You know what I'm saying? You knew because of the looks you got, or the little quiet comments that they think you didn't hear. But this day and age, it's all blowed up. It's blowed the hell up. Everybody is on this bullshit. Yeah, I say bullshit because it's some bullshit. That ain't how it's supposed to go. Now, I give credit where credit is due, and I can't give him no credit. I just can't. Because his personal feelings and emotions about people, well, he's supposed to keep that shit to himself. He has a job to do. But of course, we know I think he's a little slow.
He's one of them, what we call good old boys. Now, don't get me wrong. Every white person is not racist. So we can't put them all in the same boat because that's not fair. We don't want to be put all in the same damn boat. So we're not gonna put all their ass in the boat with him. And some white folks out there can't stand his ass. Wonder how the hell he got in office. Hmm. But his ass is in there. But like I say, that's a problem. That's one of today's problems. How can you actually trust him? Seriously, how you gonna trust this man and he don't have America's interest at heart? At his heart, he ain't America. He's about himself. So if he got to throw the other white folks under the bus, you don't think he gonna do that shit? He's already throwing everybody else under the bus. So what makes anybody else think they're gonna be off limits? But it's a damn shame and it needs to be called out and something has to be said about it. So you know what, sister such and such is gonna say it. It ain't right. Because it's trickling down. Like I say, everybody wants to get comfortable. I ain't gonna say everybody, but all the people who are racist are getting comfortable enough to be vulgar and disrespectful and degrade the minorities and just be flat out ugly and hateful toward people. The very people that, well, hell, America was built on their back. It was built on their back. It was built out of their womb. It was built out of their blood, sweat, and tears. Hmm. But yet he wants to shine a very, very ugly and dark light on it all. Like that's something that's be proud of. You don't be proud of that shit, though. Mm-mm. You can't be proud of being a very ugly person on the inside. He's not exactly attractive on the outside, and we all know if your ass is ugly on the inside, you're damn sure ugly on the outside. He probably look half-assed a little better if he wasn't so damn rotten on the inside and ugly to people. That's the truth now. Y'all know sister gonna tell it. I can't help it. I gotta tell the truth. And that's the truth. And some of his voters, they admit that they love they president's racism. Hmm. That is until it goes against them. Because we all know his ass is in hot water already. I mean, they're trying to impeach him. But to have those racial views like that is unfounded, it is uncalled for, and it is not appreciated. It's not. I'm pretty sure there's some other white people who don't appreciate it because their beliefs and their views is not that way. They're not ugly on the inside like that. They can get along with people. And it's just sad. It's just really sad. It's unnecessary. And it's leading to stuff like, okay, we got a Florida judge. He now allegedly choked clerk over late paperwork. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Not at all. And about this bus incident, we gonna get into that. Cause that's messing with the children now. Them babies ain't did nothing to nobody. A Utah school district is paying $62,500 to settle a lawsuit filed after a junior high student was caught in a bus door and dragged by his backpack. Hmm. Brenda Mays, the student's mother, sued the Davis School District in May. She alleged that the driver was negligent and that he was racist. That was the reason how that all came about. And it's sad that it has to be that way. You have to go to those extent to protect your child, but that's what's supposed to take place. You're supposed to protect your children. You got to. That's your responsibility. So you have to take up for them. You have to speak up for them. And you have to protect them. Now, we're going to watch this story further to see what turns up. And, I'm going to let y'all know what happens. But y'all can find this story all over the internet. Oh, excuse me, the internet. But I think they actually call it the internet. But it's racism all over that. When I say it's everywhere. And that is a problem today. You can't be doing stuff like that. It's uncalled for. I really feel like folks ought to keep they racial hate to themselves. Because you can see people is losing their jobs behind this. It's all on social media and everything everywhere else. And if you got a good job, you better shut the hell up and keep your job. You better not tell nobody but God. And I don't think I'd want to tell him that. Because he made us all. And I don't think he's going to take too kindly to that shit out. Not at all. Because he said we was made in his image. So if we made in his image, if you dislike all the minority races, well, you know what that shit says about you. You don't like God neither. I know everybody's not about God. I have to let that be known. Because it needs to be heard. But it just don't make any sense. How can you hate somebody who ain't done nothing to you? It don't make no sense. And for him to be president, for Trump to be president, he don't understand that those views affects his job. It's a conflict of interest. How? I'm glad you asked, I'll tell you. Now, what I'm going to read out to you here is right out of the Constitution of Duties of the Presidency. As a president, you are serving as Commander-in-Chief. Under the Constitution, the President is the Commander-in-Chief of the Army and Navy of the United States, as well as the militia of the several states, when called into the actual service of the United States. In other words, the National Guard. The President does not have the power to declare war. Now, the President also carries out legislation. As head of the executive branch of the federal government, the President is responsible for ensuring that all the nation's laws are faithfully executed. In other words, the President carries out legislation enacted by the Congress but cannot initiate legislation himself. While constitutionally speaking, the President is empowered only to sign or veto legislation. But he can't do all of that if he's being racist. I mean, seriously. And you'll see what I mean. Let's go on. As president, he does a setting foreign policy. Now, the word right there, foreign, by itself tells you something. Foreign. The president sets the foreign policy of the United States, and in that regard has the authority by and with the consent of the Senate. as indicated by the concurrence of two-thirds of the senators present to make treaties. Now, if you're dealing in foreign policy, how can you be racist? That's a conflict of interest. hmm Moving on, appointing key personnel. Subject to Senate confirmation, the President appoints ambassadors, justice of the Supreme Court, and all other officers of the United States. Well, since when he's racist, it's not going to be anybody of any type of other color in there. hmm And what do we call that? Discrimination. Yes, discrimination. Because he's not going to put anybody of any other color in there with him or around him. Moving on, presenting the State of the Union. We all know what that is. That it takes a while if you're watching that, because it's a whole ceremony and everything that go with that. The Constitution instructs the president from time to time to give to the Congress information on the state of the Union and recommend to their consideration such measures as he shall judge necessary and expedient. See, judge necessary and expedient. Okay, see, with him being so hateful and judgmental toward people, how can he do that? That's a conflict of interest. hmm Pardoning felons. Per the Constitution, the president also can choose to pardon felons or even to primitively pardon people who have not been convicted of any crime. Think it's gonna be anybody of any other color that gets a pardon? Hell no. Because they don't like nobody else. hmm That's that tells something right there. That speaks volumes. That says a whole lot. How can they do it? I don't see nobody around the hoods or anywhere close to the hood or anywhere else that's gonna get any points from anything. I just don't see it happening. hmm The president also has many self-imposed duties. Some of the most enjoyable being throwing out the first baseball on opening day of the major league season, hosting hundreds of kids at the White House Easter egg roll, and pardoning the White House Thanksgiving turkey. He also on hand for more solemn occasions, be it a funeral for a prominent American public figure or the aftermath of a natural disaster. If there's a natural disaster and it's anybody of any color that he doesn't approve, that's going to be a conflict of interest because he's not really going to put forth his best efforts to do anything, really, to be honest about it, because he don't give two shits. If they don't look like him, he's not going to give a damn. He doesn't want to give anything anybody anyway, let alone assistance or help with anything. They're going to be the last ones to get any type of help or assistance in a natural disaster. hmm In fact, much of what the president does today is self-imposed. Nothing in the Constitution says he must light the White House Christmas tree or even get involved in the nitty-gritty details of legislating. But the reality of today's presidency is that it's an all-encompassing role, and the personalities driven to run for president do not shy away from imposing themselves in all arenas once in the office, whether it's doing something crooked or doing something to help. But we all know with him being a racist, he's not really trying to help much of anybody. What he considers his own, maybe, which gives, which makes people feel like they have the right to be the same way when it comes to being racist. It's not okay. The citizens deserve respect, dignity. For God's sakes, I mean, I'm just saying, you wouldn't be president if there was no America. I mean, just to be honest about it, we pretty much built the damn thing that he so-called run, which really he's running the shit into the ground. He's giving America a bad image. And this racist thing got help. You're going to sit there and you're going to admit to being a racist, but you're not going to also admit to none of the other things that you've been doing? Allegedly, he's supposed to be a rapist and a pedophile and engaged in some very unsavory activities. But I think him coming out as a racist is just a way to cover all that up. But we got to be vigilant and keep our eyes open, because this man is crazy. And I'm not understanding why he's still in office. And every one of the duties as a president, as a U.S. president that I listed, it's a conflict of interest with him being racist. But who is actually going to stand up and say that? Well, hell, I guess I'll stand my old ass up and say it, because, I mean, well, hell, somebody's got to tell it. And I'll be the one to do it, because it does not make sense. He's not helping America. He's hurting and harming America and Americans. All the other countries are sitting back laughing at us like we're just a joke. He doesn't even like the minorities or anyone else of any type of color if they don't like him, if they don't look like him. Ha ha ha. But it's not funny. It's not funny worth a damn. And then he bashed Obama and everything, and now we know for sure why that is. Because to be honest about it, in any of his other interviews or tweets or anything else, he really didn't bash any other presidents. You got to pay attention now. You got to be up on it. You got to be on your game now. You got to bring your A game when you're messing with folks. And you got to know who it is you're truly voting for your vote for him. Because what he's doing and how he's behaving in now can actually tear apart our country. And to be honest about it, it seemed that, I mean, nothing is perfect. But this is not called for. What right does he have to be like that toward anyone? What example is he showing not only the children in America, but everyone else around the globe? Everybody want to holler, home of the brave, land of the free. Ain't shit free over here. Nothing is free, especially when you have a racist president. And the sooner he get out of office, the sooner things will start repairing themselves. We have issues going on in the world without that added to it. I'm just saying it like it is. Y'all can be mad at me. If you disagree with me, call me on it. Call me. Text me. Send smoke signals, something. Let me know that I'm not on point with this. Or how you feel about this. With all the police brutality and everything else. What was that chick name that was all over social media? Calling the police for nothing. Oh, Barbecue Becky. Well, we got one in office. We got one running the country. And the sad part is you know what? I don't hate racists. Not at all. I can't do it. I can dislike their behavior. I can dislike what they represent, what they say, how they treat people. I can dislike those things all day long. But if I hated them, then I would be as bad as Trump was. And I can't do that. I refuse to stoop to his level. And I really feel like they need to get them that paperwork and shit rolling to get his ass out of there. Because if you ask all the people who truly voted, they'll tell you they didn't vote for his ass. Because they know off the top he didn't give a damn about America. He wants to line his pocket and treat people like shit. Hell, you see how he did his wife and side women and all that. As much as he want to feel like he's a racist and act like he's so pure, Trump, I got news for you, bruh. You acting like a pookie or a Ray Ray right now. Mm-hmm. You want your cake, your ice cream, your candy, and your cookies, and to eat it too. Mm-hmm. Which ain't gonna work. You're gonna stay in hot water, because we already know you're in hot water. After you be in that hot water for so long, we want to see how you gonna do with that. Mm-hmm. Nobody, and I do mean nobody, has the right to degrade, to make anyone else feel inferior because of the color of their skin. And it's not okay that he's in office. It's not okay that he has the duties that he has because he is incapable of productively completing those duties because he has too many conflict of interest situations. And the main of it being, hell, he's racist. So he's not going to be fair. He's not going to be open-minded. And he's not going to put himself in their position to view things. He will not take the time to evaluate what's really going on. Nor will he be able to come up with any policies that will help anyone, foreign or domestic, because he has a true dislike, a deep down seated, rooted dislike of anyone with color other than his, which is very unfair. It's very rude. It's very disrespectful. But so many out there are taking his lead and they're running with it. And they're hurting other Americans. That's a problem. And it's a problem that needs to be dealt with properly. Although he may not be dealing with things, well, let's just say, meeting the demands of his job description. So many others feel like they don't have to neither. The president can get away with being racist. Well, I'm gonna be racist. It's not cool. It's very unpopular. And it is not a good look. And it's making America look shitty and rotten. America is depending on a racist to lead us. Well, he's going to lead us straight to hell with kerosene and gasoline draws on. That's what's going to happen. He is doing damage. He is doing severe damage to our country. And it needs to be said. Maybe the police brutality will stop. Maybe when I go to the store, people will stop following me around at work there. I got money. I don't want to steal. Oh, okay. So I see you're doing a Trump. You don't like me because of how my skin looks. I see it. We all see it. Now it's time to stand up and speak and say something about it. Not just say something about it, but get in them polls and vote. Hit them polls. Not the stripper polls. No, not that. But when it comes time to vote, people get out there and vote. And vote for somebody who actually will try their best to take care of America and its citizens. Foreign policy. He don't like them. So how can he do anything with foreign policy? Besides try to make money on the side? Because we know the IRS is all in his damn tax information. hmm We know he's crooked. Because only a crooked person would be that ugly in front of the United States of America and the whole country and say something as ugly and uneducated as the statements he has made. If I do believe, if they come down on him, it will trickle down in everyone else in every department, in every community, in every business, in every home would actually feel it and take the tone of, oh no, we can't keep doing this. We're going to get in trouble. He needs to be held accountable for his mouth, for his actions, and everything he represents. Because he is not representing the minorities, he is not representing the children, he is not representing anything good for America. He can't. Why? Because he's a racist. So everything that he claimed he stood for is a lie. And we already know he's a liar. He done lied too many times. Just like they're going to put a good spin on that too. Oh no, it was an accident. Oh no, I didn't mean to say that. I was under duress. I wasn't feeling good. I was on no medication. I had a penis up my ass. It don't matter what excuse you come up with. But that doesn't change the fact that you said it. You can't take them words back. Your actions have been saying it, but you just confirmed it verbally for the world. Now, who's going to have respect for America like that when we're led by a racist, a well-known racist at that? Someone who's been lying, cheating the citizens, half-assed doing his job, tweeting everything that his racist mind can think of, being ugly toward women, being ugly toward other races. It's not cool, it's not right, and he needs to atone for that. So I say, don't stand with Trump. I say, impeach Trump. He deserves it. He deserves it. The same ugliness he has shown to all those of any color not like his own, he has mistreated in some shape, way, or fashion. And that's not cool. It's not a good look. That is today's problem. And I implore all of you to love one another, love your neighbors, love your coworkers, even if it's from a distance. Don't be ugly toward anyone. Don't take Trump's points of views seriously because you will be held accountable for your actions some type of way. Whether it's lawsuits, you lose your job, or whatever the case end up being. Just don't be that way. And it's not okay to take his views and act them out. Because he's not as protected as he thinks he is. He is not above the law. No one has the right to discriminate. And our president doing it, excuse me, let me rephrase that shit. The president doing it is giving other people the comfort, the courage, and the confidence to act the same exact way. And it's not right. It should not happen. And it's trickling down through everywhere. Doctors, lawyers, judges, children, teachers, preachers. Shall I go on? There is someone everywhere with a title who is racist. And now they feel comfortable enough to act on it. And that is a problem. Civil unrest will not let it continue to happen. People are tired of being abused. And Trump is racist and he is an abuser. He's an abuser of his power, his authority, and everything else. Nobody should act like him. Again, I say that is today's problems. So y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. This has been Sistah Talk with Sister Such and Such. Shout out to all the day ones. It's Friday. Happy Friday. Enjoy y'all weekend. I'll see y'all next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share on all the social media sites. And check me out on Collide. I'm on that now. Have a good one, y'all. And remember, if it walks like a duck, talks like a duck, then it's a fucking duck.
This one dedicated for all the workers that work 9 to 5. And you wanna party? Yeah. Hey, it's Friday. Let's party tonight. Party, baby. It's Friday. Friday. Gonna party and get my groove on.